Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And this is now today's lineup.
This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky...
Can he finish? Mbappe! Irrepressible!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 1 minute is...
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. O'Reilly. Now it's Nori. Now it's Vinícius Júnior. Brahim Diaz. Cherki. And he's found a way past. Driving on and making good progress. Vinícius Júnior! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Doku with the clearance. Rudiger. Bellingham. And the shot! Oh, crossbar! And again! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Vinícius Júnior. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? He is through here. Can he get it through? Vinícius Júnior gets into a good position. It's a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Kusanov. Doku. Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in, and that is expertly dealt with. And he can thump it away. What a throw in. Turns back here, probably the best option. Semenyo. He's shifting through the gears here.
That was lovely, that.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Vinícius Júnior. Lovely feet. Shot, surely! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that's a great chance for a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Now that's well seen too. Vinícius Júnior driving forwards. Bernardo Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nori. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Vinícius Júnior. Muscular approach does pay off here, and he has been fouled there. It's a good 35 yards out, this. That's really well cleared. Wriggles his way through. Vinícius Júnior. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. O'Reilly.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Goes down, but nothing given. Vinícius Júnior makes a dash for it. Bernardo Silva. That is very well defended. Chance here to counter. Now it's Vinícius Júnior. And he's being shifted off it. O'Reilly. It's Vinícius Júnior. Semenyo. And it's O'Reilly. Now it's Haaland. And smartly reclaimed. It's a pretty loose pass. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vinícius Júnior takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh no, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Cherki.
Manchester really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Aimed at the far side. Doku. And that's really well manoeuvred. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Vinícius Júnior.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass somewhat off target. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinícius Júnior. Now it's Valverde. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's a key interception. Kusanov. Cherki. Vinícius Júnior. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Brahim Diaz. Quality ball. Shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Nunes. Kusanov. Nunes. Now it's Vinícius Júnior. Semenyo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's picked his way through. Rudiger with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Nuri. Now it's Mbappe. That has not gone well. Kusanov. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Doku proves just a little bit too strong. Here's Doku. Brahim Diaz does well to get it back. Now it's Vinícius Júnior. Now it's and the finish! Just cruising. They are cruising. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. .3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That ball looks a good one. Oh, cracking ball. Great chance! Keeper's not concerned by that. It's gone for a throw-in. Cherki going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, he's burst through. And that little bit of skill has got him away. And the shot! And he's there to clear it. Ball in towards the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position here. Bernardo Silva. Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Crunching tackle. Haaland has got himself a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Madrid are down to 10 men.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Nouri, and it's O'Reilly, and he welcomes it in, so no flag here. It's good run, that, great timing.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. And here's Vinícius Júnior. He has found the... Can he finish? And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Semenyo in acres of space out wide. In with the challenge. Vinícius Júnior might just make this. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, he's having a go! What a hit. The save was firm.
Bellingham probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. Just eases him off the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
O'Reilly and Cherki stood up well to him there. Vinícius Júnior. Cherky gets on his bike and on the move. And that's been won straight back. Semenyo. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. O'Reilly. Now it's Haaland. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Haaland. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Valverde. Brahim Diaz is herring after that one. Doku. And the counter is on. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. O'Reilly is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's intervened well there. Cherky will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz running with intent. He's having a hit! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Bernardo Silva. Vinícius Júnior. Bernardo Silva. Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe. Bellingham. Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. He's having a shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nouri. Here's Doku. That has ended up in no man's land. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. O'Reilly. Now it's Haaland. Kusanov kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Haaland. Driving forward. Now it's Vinícius Júnior. Now it's Semenyo. He's found a way through. Vinícius Júnior. Vinícius Júnior. Semenyo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Bernardo Silva. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
At a time.
Opts for safety. Gehi. The most accurate pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Vinícius Júnior. And he's straight offside. Kusanov. Cherky. Looking to play him in. Semenyo looking to receive it in space. Tries a shot! And he can clear it away. Kusanov gets over and intercepts. Haaland, he is onto this. Bellingham. For Valverde. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. How would you review the first half?
Madrid have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Madrid, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. So right back into the action. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. So much. Decent chance! Goal! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Madrid are having a ball here. Vinícius Júnior.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Vinícius Júnior. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz. And there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Big chance! And the ball's come loose here. O'Reilly. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Vinícius Júnior. He's found a way through. Vinícius Júnior. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinícius Júnior receives it in a good position here. Haaland. Bellingham. Now it's Vinícius Júnior. Etihad. Kusanov. No, again there's no way through. Valverde. He'll try from distance. Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. Valverde calmly anticipates. Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Núñez. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. He's in plenty of space here. Cherky. And it's played in. Rudiger getting this one clear.
Manchester clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Kusanov kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yehi. Etihad. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's managed to get free. Pinches it off him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Vinícius Júnior being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! And the shot! Oh, that was vital. Oh, this looks sharp.
Doku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bernardo Silva, and a chance! And that's past the post.
Manchester certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
There's the shot! It's a goal! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
After 58 minutes is number 10, Ryan Sharkey.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Out for a throw. And he was quick to react. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's good running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Doku. Nuri. Doku. That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kusanov, Gehi, now it Nuri. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Vinícius Júnior. Haaland. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. He's had it taken off him. It's Vinícius Júnior. Looking for options for movement. Shot, good chance for a shot! And no mistake. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And it came off beautifully.
63 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back? He's had a shot! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
O'Reilly. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mbappe! And he's in on goal! Real chance! He's got a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid palpably stronger, better, superior. O'Reilly. Pass somewhat off target. Doku. And they're quick to get it back. Munin breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Doku wins the duel this time. He has found the way through. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Aims beyond the defence. Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
8 minutes is number
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So could they be onto something here? Yehi. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. And the return pass. And here's Mbappe. And he shoots! Donnarumma is there to clear. Bernardo Silva. Ball played for Vinícius Júnior. Cherki. O'Reilly. And Cherki. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's having a pop! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
substitution on the field. Number 10.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short.
To replace him is
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Phil Foden. Substitution in progress.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Garcia, he's had a shot! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Doku. It's been shipped out wide. I was going to be disappointed with that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's claimed by the keeper. Vinícius Júnior. Semenyo. He's a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliantly. Foden showed... Oh no, this does not look good. And he passes it long.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Alaba powering forward here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's beaten. Good effort from distance. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 42.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Number 11. Doku. Coming on the field. Number
Gehi.
26. Savinho. Number 7.
And Kusanov. Vinícius Júnior. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Oh, what a mistake. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nori, Gehi, and Kusanov. That has ended up in no man's land. Mendy. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Foden. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Might want to be careful there.
Referee has just said play on. And here's the chance to counter. Bernardo Silva. Vinícius Júnior. That's a throw. Camavinga. Garcia. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries one from range. No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Kusanov, Foden, and it's Bernardo Silva, Gehi, the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Savinho, Foden, Savinho, Bernardo Silva, Garcia looking to add to his goal. Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's picked his way through. Out of play for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Bernardo Silva. Nori. Can he get onto this? Nori is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's having a hit! Off the post! Nicked it back promptly. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And they are right back within touch. was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Into the last 5 minutes. He'll try from distance. Well taken goal. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Number 10.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Madrid visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Marmoush played towards the other side. Garcia, and it's made its way to him. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target. Gehi, Kusanov, and it's Bernardo Silva. Mastantuono. Great chance! And that's a good finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 89 minutes is number 16.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Marmoush. And it's Camavinga.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Savinho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got away. And that's too far for anyone. Five minutes to add. Now it's Savinho. Now it's Mbappe. Marmoush. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. O'Reilly. That's destined for the flank. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Not the most convincing of passes. Marmoush.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good ball, good take. O'Reilly. Garcia. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Oh, that's ambitious. Marmoush. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Garcia, he is onto this. That is lovely. Chance! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Madrid may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win. Well, that's what